Hello, friends. Welcome back to Mystery Vault. Today we bring you the full story explanation of the Bollywood horror comedy film Bhediya, Wolf. So without wasting any time, let's jump right in. The movie is set in the dense jungles of Arunachal Pradesh, where a very special werewolf lives. The local tribes call this creature Yapum, or Vishanu. According to legend, this wolf is the guardian of the forest and its wildlife. The film opens inside a dark cave deep in the jungle. A hunter is there with his young daughter and a tribal man. The hunter is telling his daughter a story when suddenly he hears a strange noise coming from outside. He picks up his gun and goes to check. Moments later, a giant wolf appears and brutally kills him. The wolf then enters the cave and attacks the little girl as well. Cut to many years later. The government now plans to build a road through this remote jungle to connect it with the rest of the country. The contract goes to a Delhi-based contractor named Bhaskar. Bhaskar's boss warns him that land acquisition in the Northeast is extremely difficult, but Bhaskar still accepts the deal because the profit margin is massive. In fact, he has even mortgaged his own house to secure this project. Bhaskar travels to Arunachal with his cousin Janardhan, also known as Jana, yes, the same Jana from Stree who still suffers panic attacks after being attacked by the Chudail in Chanderi. Jana's mother sent him away from Chanderi to live with Bhaskar in Delhi for safety. In Arunachal, they meet Jomin, a local and Bhaskar's old friend. Together, the trio reaches a village called Ziro, where the road is supposed to be built. Bhaskar holds a meeting with the village head, engineers, and the sub-inspector. He explains the project, but the locals insist the road should be built along the forest boundary, not through the jungle. Bhaskar argues that cutting straight through the forest will save crores of rupees, and everyone involved will get a share of the profits. Greed wins, and the officials agree. However, the common villagers are furious. Their families have lived here for over 20 generations. The forest is their home, their livelihood, and their identity. Bhaskar hires a local broker named Panda to convince the tribals. Panda warns him, "No road has ever been built here. A mysterious wolf lives in this forest. He protects it. The people worship him." Bhaskar and his friends laugh it off. One night, while Bhaskar, Jana, and Jomin are driving through the jungle, an animal suddenly appears in front of their car, causing an accident. As they step out to fix the vehicle, the real Vishanu attacks them. The wolf bites Bhaskar badly on his lower back. Just as it's about to kill him, Jana and Jomin manage to scare it away. The wound is deep, but they can't take Bhaskar to a hospital. If the villagers find out the contractor was bitten by that wolf, the entire project will be shut down. So Jomin takes Bhaskar to his veterinarian friend Annika, who treats animals. She gives him painkillers and stitches the wound. The next morning, Bhaskar wakes up completely changed. His body is now muscular, his teeth are sharper, the bite wound has healed overnight, and his senses are superhuman. He can see, hear, and smell from miles away. And on top of that, he feels extreme hunger. Meanwhile, Panda arranges another meeting with the tribals, but they still refuse. He then introduces Bhaskar to Prakash, the local youth leader. Bhaskar and Prakash manipulate the younger generation with dreams of city life, distributing expensive smartphones and gifts so they pressure their families into signing the land papers. That same night, Bhaskar experiences severe stomach pain. Panda takes him to a 120-year-old Oya, believed to be the greatest exorcist in Asia. There, Bhaskar learns the truth. Anyone bitten by Vishanu becomes a werewolf. Bhaskar hides this secret. If the truth comes out, the project will be cancelled and he'll lose everything. Prakash manages to collect almost all the signatures and promises to hand over the papers the next day. But the wolf inside Bhaskar overhears this. That night, Bhaskar transforms for the first time, attacks Prakash, and destroys all the land documents. The next morning, Bhaskar vomits blood and collapses. Jana and Jomin suspect rabies and get his urine tested. Meanwhile, Prakash, lying half dead in the hospital, begins healing at an unnatural speed. The doctor realizes he has been infected by Vishanu and alerts the police. To stop the infection from spreading, the police burn Prakash alive before he regains consciousness. Bhaskar now assigns the remaining land acquisition to Neri, a local engineer trusted by the villagers. Bhaskar's urine test results arrive. It contains human hair, nails, and bone fragments. Horrified, Jana and Jomin consult Annika. Panda shows up and tells them the full legend of Vishanu. They realize tonight is Purnima, the full moon night. They rush home and come face to face with a giant wolf wearing Bhaskar's underwear. Now there's no doubt Bhaskar is the werewolf. The next morning, Bhaskar returns to human form, covered in blood with no memory of the night. Police soon find Neri's dead body and CCTV footage of a wolf in underwear killing him. Everyone realizes this isn't just an animal Vishanu has returned. Jana burns the underwear to protect Bhaskar, but Panda sees everything and figures out the truth. Bhaskar threatens him and orders him to find the old Oya. Another full moon night arrives. Jana and Jomin lock Bhaskar inside a go-down. A cop traps all three inside, but the original Vishanu appears, kills the cop, and frees Bhaskar. They finally meet the Oja, who explains the ancient pact. As long as humans respect the forest, Vishanu remains peaceful. When humans break the pact, Vishanu bites the leader and creates a wolf warrior. The cure? On Amavasya, new moon night, the original Vishanu must bite the victim again at the exact same spot. A plan is made. With Annika's help, they design a protective suit so Vishanu can bite only that spot. But hunters arrive and shoot Vishanu before the cure can happen. Vishanu escapes, wounded. Bhaskar chases the wolf into the same cave from the opening scene where he discovers the truth. Annika is the original Vishanu. She was the little girl from the beginning. Bitten over 100 years ago, she's been protecting the jungle ever since. Now, seeing Bhaskar change, she decides to pass on the responsibility. Police capture Annika and prepare to burn her. Bhaskar forces himself to transform by will for the first time. With the Oya's help, Annika is freed. Both wolves fight the police, but the Oya stops them. Annika, badly injured, takes Bhaskar to a sacred mountain, officially hands over the role and jumps off the cliff, ending her life. Months later, Bhaskar announces the road will be built without cutting a single tree. If there is no nature, there can be no progress. Post-credit scene. Back in Delhi, Wolf Bhaskar kills his greedy boss. Jana is tied up in classic comedy style when suddenly Vicky and Bittu from Stree appear asking for help. The story continues in Stree 2. So friends, that was the complete explanation of Bhediya. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.